Hello and a very good morning to you. It is Tuesday today, not uploaded for about a week, but been up, done a few bits. It's currently 10 to 5 in the morning. We've got the kettle on, and by all accounts it's going to be a very hot day today. So let's flip you around and have a look at how everything's doing. Right, okay, so yeah, the chill out area is nice. We put a lovely lily in here, it's beautiful purple colour. We got that from Asda. These spring onions are doing well. We also put a gutter in on the shed, and we've got a water butt, so that's good. I want another two for behind there. So look, we've got tomatoes over here, we've got some good trusses. They're doing really well. We've actually got fruit, tomatoes growing. Still no sign of the carrots. I don't think they're going to come to much now, but the spring onions are coming up, so that is good. The sweet peas, I don't know, they just don't seem to be growing, and I'm not sure why. But hopefully they'll catch up at some point. In the shed we have done quite a bit. We've moved the sofa here and got all that room. Still tidying bits up. But yeah. Okay, so these peas, I don't know, some seem to be fighting back. But we got some second sowings. Scrub's plot has been tidied up and weeded. There's a couple of mares tail coming through already. I did deadhead all the roses on here. Might be another one somewhere because there's loads of petals on the floor. We did lose a couple of pumpkins, but oh no, we've lost another one. We had 3 down there the other day, now there's only 2. Well, so yeah, sunflowers are doing alright except for that one that's been munched. Runner beans are doing really well. We've got some flowers. Broad beans, we've got broad beans. We've actually got beans now. As you can see, there's some beans there. Onions are put on some good growth, but we do need to weed them. Sweet corn's doing well, and some of the squash and the courgettes. So we come up the other day and we did mulch this and tidied it up. We did make loads of comfrey tea because there was a load over the path and that, so we chopped all them and we made some tea out of that. These blackberries are now starting to change colour to red. It's beautiful here this time of morning, it really is. We moved the blueberry, as you know, and it's doing really well. Loads of little blueberries on there. So yeah, let's go and have a look in the polytunnel at the cucumbers. A little bit of tidying up to do in there. Let's have a little look. Oh, we need to cut that down. That's got a bit haywire. But yeah, look, they're actually growing up nicely up the trellis. They're the market more ones. And these ones here are the crystal apple. So we're going to need to put some supports up. I need to tidy all this up. So we'll probably get through that first thing this morning. So yeah, really happy with that. I've decided, let's just close that too, to put a bed here, just there. So I'm not sure what we're going to put in there, but yeah, not sure what we're going to get done today. Like I say, the weather says it's going to be really hot. But all my water butts are filled. Oh, that's about 3/4. think this one's full. So yeah, everything's looking good. Yeah, that's putting on some nice flower. And we've got a flower on the clematis, which is really nice. So we've got to sort this area out as well, all this wood and that, put somewhere. My neighbour's going to be having these slabs, but I do want to take some of them because I did put one behind the shed for the water butts. Because it was the perfect width. So I think if we just say 4 of them, we can use that for there. Now, I always do this with that just to stop the water sitting on top. But yeah, really happy. The peppers are doing well. They've not been munched on. I came up yesterday and watered. But yeah, as you can see, just coming at 5 to 5. It's a beautiful day. I wish it could stay like this before the sun comes up for a while longer, because it's nice and cool. Could get quite a few jobs done. I do at some point want to start getting the path in to go down to the main path, and then I can work out where beds are going. I need to hoe this bed. But yeah, so gonna get a cuppa. Today we're gonna have a cup of tea. I don't know, my taste buds are changing. I used to always have coffee, but now I find more refreshing to have a cup of tea. Never used to like tea, but recently my taste buds are changing. So yeah, okay, we're going to crack on. We come back a bit later on with an update. Bye bye for now. Okay, so it's just coming up to 9 o'clock, and what we've done is we've dug out a load of the dirt from there to try and get a bit of a better level for the bed going down, and it's a lot better now. So we've got them 2 slabs there just to mark us, so we can board up down here. There's going to be a little bit of a slant on it, but I'm not too worried about that. We dug out quite a bit from there. We've still got a barrel full there, but we have put it all in there, ready to sift all the weeds out, and that'll fill that bed. So that's awesome. We got to pop out in a bit and get a few bits we need to do this. But yeah, I'm really happy with that. Some really good soil, and I mean really good. So I'm trying to use most of it. So I've just raked it up all into the middle. I'm going to build the bed, filter out all the weeds and roots what I can, level it all, and probably some of this, if it needs topping up, we've got loads there to top up. So that's what I'm aiming to get done today, is that bed. So yeah, so we catch up a bit later on. Bye bye for now. Right guys, coming up to 3 o'clock. We haven't been back long, but it's really hot. What I have done is brought some flowers. What did I buy? What are they? There's the name. I can't even see the name now. Salvia Turbo Red. And I'll put 2 in here. So there they are there. I put 2 in this raised planter along there with the lily. And then the rest I put all down here. So pop a little bit of colour in the border there. So started marking out for this. So this bed isn't level. I was going to go by that, bit would have been thinner up here and wider down there. So what I've done is I put a string line where I want the board to be. So we'd be going off of that, and that's the width. So we can get to it both sides. Doesn't matter about that because we're gonna turf all the paths. That's what I've decided to do. Yeah, turf. All this mud here will be dug out. Put a little bit of hardcore in and extend the path a little bit. So yeah, I'm really happy. Everything needs a thorough watering. And we're going to cut here, and I shall see you in the future on Thursday. So take care till then. I'll see you then. Bye bye for now. Well, hello guys, and a very good morning to you. It is now Saturday. I had to go home because my hay fever was so bad. I couldn't do it. So we went home for a couple of days. Is that actually? No. Yeah, we went home and we come down today. It's supposed to be a lot more cloudier today, so hopefully the pollen is a bit lower. So we didn't actually get to do much, but let's spin you around and show you what's what. So already I can see that the mole has been out in force. Look at that. And you can see obviously there it's mounted up. But you look at the broad beans. They are really, we got some broad beans on there as well. If you look in there, loads. Onions are doing well, but they really need weeding. The runner beans, wow, they're doing really good. Sweet corn's doing well. The squash and the courgettes, we've even got produce. Look at that. So yeah, as you remember, we have done that. That's nice and tidy. No weeds coming through there yet. I say yet. But today we're focusing on this bed. So we got the first string line down. Because I was going to go from this, but it's not actually square. It goes in. You can see right at the bottom. It curves in. So we can have a thin path here, like that slab, but a very larger path there. But that's all right. So it's going to slightly raise, but not too much. So I think we've done well. And when we get the sand and cement, we're going to dig all this out and make the path a little wider. These red flowers that I put out, I can't remember the name, but they're doing really well. The sunflowers are putting some growth, except for one that was munched. I come up yesterday and watered and they weren't that big. It is amazing how everything starts growing. A couple of the moist tubes survived. But look at all the new buds here. If you can see them. Loads. Peas, well, they're very poor. I've got some in the greenhouse. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? Everything else, yeah, I've got the kettle on. My chill out area, really nice. Got smart plants there. Got the spring onions in here. Not sure why the sweet peas aren't really putting on much growth. Not sure. But yeah, also we've got some cucumbers. I started moving stuff up to do the beds, and you can see the mice or voles have already started trying to make a home under there. So we did put a little bit of poison down, and that has disappeared. So hopefully they put that to the nest. I've got to get the key to open up the greenhouse. Everything in there needs a good water. Right, let's have a look in here. We didn't spend too much time in here yesterday because it was so hot. But look at the cucumbers. And I did see somewhere actually a cucumber. Now I can't see it. Oh yeah, there it is, just there. I need to put some support up for the crystal apple cucumbers. They put on some growth. So yeah, I need to get that vine reed out. But yeah, everything's going great. So yeah, today, early, and we're going to start now after a cup of tea. We're going to start making this bed. Which will, well, hopefully we can get the broccoli in. So yeah, that's a job for today. But yeah, I'm pleased with how everything's going. It's really starting to take shape. The peppers are doing well. Not even been munched on, so I'm happy with that. So yeah, I'm going to get that cup of tea going and we'll catch up a bit later. Oh yeah, also, I was going to buy some slug traps. I thought I need to buy some, but I thought, hang on, I've got a 3D printer. So this was my first design. The lid comes off, but I thought that's really shallow. So then I come up with this design. Pretty ingenious. You can pull that up, pull the slugs out, chuck them away, back in, and the lid back on. And I literally made that probably 20 pence for the materials. Yeah, so I'm going to make a few more. I've got one printing at home already. Because normally I just use pot noodle pots. They seem to do the job, but obviously when it rains, obviously water dilutes the beer and whatnot. This is looking really nice, what Gemma done. Look at that. There's the time, 5 to 6. Yeah, I'm normally get up here for 5 o'clock, but I had a bit of a lay-in today. I did mix up some, put some farmyard manure in some of the pots. Try and give it some good feed, because the Asda own compost is not very good. Things didn't seem to be growing well. So yeah, on a whole, I'm really happy with how things are going. Gonna potter around today. Like I say, we're gonna do that bed. Nothing too strenuous, and see how it goes. So we'll catch you a bit later on. Bye bye for now. Okay guys, so it is coming up to 11:15. So I'll show you what we have done. So I finished building that bed. Just at the minute getting all the weeds out that I can. I put another length of the decking in here, so it's up to there now. So I've been sieving some stuff in, getting them weeds out. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. As you can see, starts off nice and thin there, but as you go down it widens up. But I'm not too bothered, it's an allotment. Add some character, so it won't be so bad once the grass goes in. So we need to clean up all that down there, ready for the turf, get all this timber up. I want to monitor that to see if the bees have left, so we can get that out and sort all that. But yeah, it's coming together nicely. As you can see, there is quite a lot of mud there, so that'll all be channeled out, and we'll be coming up here along there. This bed here needs to be pushed over a bit. I don't know why it's so... Oh, I see, yeah. Okay, no worries. So yeah, the next job we want to do, it's not going to get done today, no way. But lots of slabs coming down here, right to the end, and that'll be the path ready. Then we can see what beds we can put in. Might have another bed coming down here, but yeah, everything's looking good. But yeah, that's the sun was really warm. The clouds have come over now, and it's quite cloudy. Both see the flags flying high. Need to get all the weeds out here and get that rake all over. But yeah, happy with the progress so far. I don't think we're going to get much more done today. They have forecast a bit of rain, but I don't think that's going to come to much. So I'm going to call it there. Thank you for watching. So till next time, take care, God bless, and happy gardening.